Hey, back again, doing my recap of Monday Night Raw coming from Philly. Um, I hope that maybe some of our guys in the PWL Pro Wrestling Lounge, maybe some of them made it there. I'm not sure. Haven't seen any posts. Haven't checked that either. So hopefully you guys did make it out there and enjoy it. One hell of a Raw and started out kind of crazy and ended not crazy, but ended good. All right, first up, we start the match, and we have Braun Breaker out pissed and destroying everything, blaming Adam Pearce for everything that happened during the Royal Rumble. The Vision comes out, trying to, the rest of them trying to calm him down, this, that, everything. He wants Pierce. Pierce comes out and says, hey, yeah, you still got a job. Be happy about that. And kind of told him, it's not my fault you were number two. You picked that number. So, yeah, he picked the number. He got that drawn. That's his fault. Going through all that, well, then all of a sudden, we had a returning LA Knight, Monday Night Raw, going after the Vision because, you know what? The reason why he was out for a little bit, and they did allude it later in the show, they're the reason why he was on the shelf for a little bit before he was at the Royal Rumble this last weekend. So, good way to start out the day and the night there. I mean, damn. Um, First up for match of the night was a rematch of Javon Evans, Bouncy Bouncy, going against Grande, El Grande Americana, the second one, not the original. I got it. Whoa! As my camera goes crazy there for a second. Sorry about that. Um, and good match going back and forth because he has his cronies out there, of course, because why wouldn't it be? And El Grande's sporting a kind of green mask and everything. That was pretty cool. Um, Good match back and forth. Looked like Americana would win that. But then the original El Grande Americana showed up with rounding applause, get a distraction, and Joanne Evan gets the win there. I'm glad they brought that back again for what happened during the Royal Rumble. They didn't do much more, so hopefully next week they'll do more on that. So they do some promos backstage about um Usos and Alpha Academy next Monday. They have a tag team match with the Usos for the titles, seeing how that's gonna go, and also backstage, another backstage segment. Adam Pearce, you know, told Paul Heyman after Paul Heyman demanded a match with LA Knight that is he threw him out, and you should take care of Braun before he gets into more trouble. So later on, that is taken care of. And then we have a little in ring promo right after that. AJ Styles magically comes up. It's a ruse. It's Gunther coming out as they're calling him now the career killer. Both graphics on both sides of it. It's interesting how they're doing that and all that fun stuff. It's good. He's getting plenty of heat. Well, then Dragon Lee comes out and I tries to defend his friend AJ because I honestly thought AJ might come out tonight and talk to people about what happened, but I guess not. He's going to be done. He's going to be not on TV whatsoever. So we'll see how that goes. Um, but Paul Heyman does later on talk to Braun, and he's not there. So we don't have to worry about Braun Breaker this Monday, maybe next Monday. But first up, next up, we had, looks like we had the War Raiders out in the ring. It's like, oh, tag team match going on. All right, I wonder who they were going to go against. Well, as Jesse would say, we had some big black gentleman that we love, that we saw him live, and we have, well, one reason why we lost our voice on that show. The Ruler, Obafemi, showed up, came in the ring, and kind of annihilated both the War Raiders. I mean, they're not little guys, and the Ruler, of course, as they said, he was a free agent trying to figure out, is he going to be on Raw or is he going to be on SmackDown? So, hey, look out for Friday night. He's going to be on there, and he might kill somebody or something, or in a backstage segment. I'm not sure, but he wasn't wearing that big necklace. He had a smaller necklace on. Maybe that's what's going to be his criteria going in that, which I think is fine. Well, and then, you say, Jesse, one of his favorite things happened after that too. The Bella Twins came out. And if you listen to our podcast that is going to be posting tonight on Patreon, only $1. Remember, Patreon, only $1. You get our podcast a couple days early, because the regular podcast on our regular streams through Podomatic is going to be up on Wednesday afternoon, sometime Wednesday. Thursday latest, depends on my work schedule. Sometimes that does have alleviate, but always by Thursday at the latest, it'll be up. How much he so much enjoyed the Bella Twins in there. No, not really, because he really didn't like them at all. But hey, they were out saying, hey, we're going to go after the tag teams. Okay, do we really need the Bella Twins on and wrestling for the women's tag belts? I hope they don't give it to them. And Jesse's right there with me. We really don't hope that they get the titles, but if they do, I don't know. I don't think it's the best way to do it, but hey, oh well. They did a backstage segment with Maxine there, promoting her match with Natty next week, because it's Natalya, it's Natty, her persona that's a badass, and I've seen it in AAA. If you haven't watched for AAA on YouTube, go check it out and see how she is on there. It's great. Always been a fan of Natalya and the Hart family and all that stuff. I just love her to death. She's awesome. Next matchup, we had Penta versus Big Bronson Reed, and Penta got the count out victory after the accidental ref bump by Penta, taking out the Vision, who was there trying to interfere. Things happened. We thought we were going to get a 3 count, but no ref. And then LA Knight comes out and does a little disrupting with a chair and knocks Bronson Reed outside on the ring apron, and the ref comes in, gets him count out. It's interesting. I thought Penta was not going to win this one, but he did with a little bit of help. Let's see what happens with LA Knight, who he's going to go up against first, if it's going to be Bronson, or if it's going to be Logan Paul, or if it's going to be Austin Theory. He's going to go through them all, most likely. Eventually, he's going to get to Braun. It's going to happen. Looking forward to that, and that might be a pay-per-view match, and maybe, I don't know, or it's going to be a Monday night. Not sure. Well, then we had Dirty Dom out next there. He's back, looking good. So hopefully he'll be wrestling soon because of his injuries that he had. So he'll defend the Intercontinental title or the AAA Heavyweight Championship. I have not seen anything on that. What's going on with that? I know the number one contender is the former champ, El Vicano. Um, that's going to be a good one. Again, I have to look up and see if they have that set for a day. Yep, not sure. But he introduces Liv, as she says, the greatest Royal Rumble, women's Royal Rumble ever. She did not say who she was going for, but she introduced Raquel, who has a match tonight against Stephanie Vicker in a Philly street fight. It was revisited of what happened at the Rumble, and she Liv said, "Hey, I did that so we both have a chance to win the title," which is true. Raquel would have won, if Raquel would win tonight, and Liv could go for the other one, and the Judgment Day would hold both titles. Yeah, but she introduced Raquel, and then right after that, after the break, match started with Stephanie Vicker with a street fight. Great match. The table spot towards the end, I think that was kind of I don't know, weird, messed up thing. Whatever. But Stephanie got the win, retained. So, does this foretell what Liv is going to go after Stephanie Vicker for her title? She's going to go up on Friday. She's going to be on SmackDown to kind of tease. She's going to go after Jade, but we all think something else is going to happen there. Through the Chamber, we'll probably get Jade's opponent for WrestleMania. That's what all of us, me, Zach, and Jesse, are thinking. And as they would say, my favorite gal, Jordynne Grace, is going to have a WrestleMania moment with Jade. Yeah, I'm right there for it, and those guys will probably try to hose me down with some water if I get too excited, but hey, it'll happen. You never know. But hey, now after all that, we had Roman show up. He pretty much got out of his car, walked in, and went, boom, right in. Cut one hell of a promo and was talking to the crowd saying, hey, who should I pick? They were chanting CM Punk. They said, hell no for Drew. Well, CM Punk showed up, made him comment into the camera, but Finn, yeah, that's happening, as Jesse said on Sunday. Probably going to happen at Elimination Chamber. Finn against CM Punk. Undoubtedly in Chicago, CM Punk's going to retain. We know that's going to happen. So, CM Punk is out. They had a hell of a way to end Raw for the night without a match. Two great guys that know how to talk. Roman has learned, as we know, he had some issues before, but he can talk. He knows what to say, bringing out personal things, not calling him CM Punk, calling him Phil, not being around for 10 years. Really good. And wasn't sure if Roman was going to announce who he was going to do, but he did. He pretty much said, yeah, Phil, I'm coming for that title, and he's going to take it. So we have the men's Royal Rumble announced already. Is CM Punk, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Yeah, we'll see if that's going to be a night one or night two. You know, there's always night one or night two. Speculation is it's going to be Cody, Drew, and Jacob Fatu for the other title, for the other main event for that one. that definitely deserves a main event for night one or night two, depending on what Roman wants to do. If he wants to be on night one and night two, he might want to end the WrestleMania like he did last year, last couple years. Yeah, he was on night two. Um, Either night would be great. It's going to be a hell of a match. Um, Good Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. Um, I thought maybe because they had Oba on there that Royce Keys, otherwise known as Powerhouse Hobbs, might have showed up tonight, but no. And there was speculation that a fan posted on him was like, "Hey, can you buy me a ticket for Raw?" And we said you're on the list. We'll see. Still rumored that Jericho's showing up sometime this year, and it is a possibility. You never know. It could be a WrestleMania surprise like Cody was. Yeah, I don't know. If it happens, it happens. Still waiting for some Hall of Fame announcements. We know Stephanie's in this year, but pretty soon they're going to have to start announcing the other ones for this year. I guess, we're going to have to talk to Zach and Jesse and throw that question at them sometime here this week and say, hey, next Sunday, who do you think's going to be in the Hall of Fame again this year besides the one that was stated already? I don't know. But hey, if you liked it, let me know. Put a comment on there. I think I'm going to put this up on our YouTube, on our face, and I might actually put it up on our I'm more of a social media there. On I don't know. I can see that. Why not? Get us up more. I should do that. I'll try to do that. I hope you enjoyed Raw like I did. I will try to get on possibly NXT recap this week, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have it up, and then hopefully the boys will do a recap of um, Dynamite Wednesday and then we'll be back again on Sunday to record another podcast early so we can watch the Super Bowl. So you guys have fun. Send us any questions and comments, anything. We love them. We're glad to hear from you. And you all have a good week. Bye bye.